everybody, welcome back to Sweet Knits, Snacks, and Stuff. I'm the host. I was debating if I want to use my nickname or my real name. My real name is Amanda. Sometimes I go by Boo. When I started this YouTube channel, I was like, I'm gonna go by Boo, and it's gonna be cute advertising with the little ghost. And yeah, after watching a few videos, I was like, I don't know if that's lame. So anyway, welcome to my channel. This is a channel with knits, knacks, and stuff. So it's mostly fiber art related, but I do dabble in other hobbies as well, like embroidery, sewing, reading. I've been on a huge reading kick the last couple years. I got a new dog. This is Penny. She's a puppy, so her manners isn't all that great. She's very smart. I haven't done any like formal like one-on-one training. Everything she's learned is from this one, which I did do some one-on-one basic training with her. And because with big dogs you can't carry them, like they do have to listen, right? Yeah. Anyway, this is my grief puppy, and she's doing a great job. I call her Bear 2.0 or high contrast bear. Here's a picture of Bear. Anyway, so this is a knitting channel. I hope you have a beverage. Today I'm drinking my second cup of pumpkin flavored hot chocolate. All right, let's get started. So I did organize all of my stuff, but organize as in I collected all my stuff this morning. And so things are kind of out of order, but I'm trying to the whole point is just get my podcast up and going. And also I want to be more consistent with my YouTube channel. So if you are a new viewer, hi, welcome. I hope you subscribe and like and comment. And then if you are an old viewer, hi again, I'm back. I'm trying to be more consistent. Today is the first day of school for my kiddos, 5th and 3rd grade. So today was the first day of elementary for my daughter. She'll be in 6th grade, which here they go to like 6th, 7th, and 8th, and then 9th to 12th for high school. So it's a little weird because in California we go from kindergarten, I think they do preschool now, preschool to 6th grade, and then 7th to 8th for junior, and then you got high school. So I'm like, it's very weird to wrap your head around the different culture shock here. All right. Oh, so I'm trying to be more consistent. I also have big plans for all here in Halloween Town. I am going to do a vlogoween or I can't remember right on top of my head. I wrote it down. I have a plan, and my husband helped me figure it out. Craftoween or vlogoween. It's gonna be every day for the month of. Hey! No, Penny, go lay down. Oh, in the month of October, I'm gonna post kind of like a vlog style video. We are going to have a beverage, a Halloween or like spooky fall craft, and a knitting or crochet big project that we do like a little bit every day, and then at the end I'll have a big Halloween project, which is like fiber art related. My big dog is doing good, doing well, but my little one likes to start stuff with her and then they both get in trouble. So that's what's happening with the table shaking. But I think I don't want to do that. If I move the big one, we won't have that problem. Go lay down. Go lay down. Good girl. Anyway, this is a knitting podcast. Welcome. Okay, I guess I'll do finished objects first. And because it's been a while, I can't remember what I have shown and what I haven't, but I'm pretty sure I have not shown this because this is actually a gift. And I made this almost 6 years ago. Yeah, no, so we've been in the Midwest for 6 years because we lived in the house. We bought a house before this house and we lived there for 10 months and then we moved and we've been in this house for 5 years. So 6 years ago, because as soon as I got there, I made this project because I was missing my nephew and I told him I was going to make this project for him because it reminded me of him. So I made it that first 2 weeks, like I sped through it, but I just haven't loved it. And I have like several years of gifts that I actually need to send out. I haven't sent out the last few years, and then this I have not sent out. So I crocheted the pants, and I do know this. I'm not a fan of the pants, so I'm gonna knit what the pants pattern is, I think. And then I also freestyled this sweater, this tan cream one, and I just don't, it's so thick because I used worsted yarn that I think what the problem is that I need to go yarn shopping and pick out yarn that I like that will go with this orange jacket, because when I made this, his favorite color was orange. And I just love this cardigan on him. And I need to get a little, I think like a little wood button with the little like, little loop will be cute with this. And then the ends, of course, but isn't he cute? He's a little owl. My son has played with him over the years as well. And I also need to put beads like, he has a hole in his tushy for like a little sack of made beans. Anyway, I should have stuck my finger in there. Oh. Anyway, also I think one of the foots are bigger than the other. Like this one, right? Yeah, I definitely did make that foot a lot bigger, or I like overstuffed it or something. But how many of us has a bigger foot than the other, right? And most of us can still walk. I'm clumsy, but I can still walk. Okay. Penny, go lay down. Why are you starting stuff? She was kenneled. I do crate train that one. The big one I let free roam, and my little one Gizmo I let free roam too. We actually adopted him when we moved here too, so he's like, yeah, he's about 6 now. He acts like he's 12, just taking his sweet time. He had a lot of trauma, so I don't know. I keep talking about the dogs. Anyway, I need to get this finished and sent out. Him's so cute. Oh, and the book I use for the patterns, I think it's actually free too. If you have Kindle Unlimited, it's actually, hey, don't get loud. It's actually free on Kindle, because I know I checked out the other version of this book. Yeah, I think I've looked at, because there's this Knitted Dolls. I think I've looked at that book. Anyway. Oh, I flipped right to the owl. So there's the owl. But I do want to knit through this book, because that was my goal when I bought it. I want to knit all of them, except one I wasn't a huge fan of, but you can't leave her out. Like, you have to be inclusive and like knit all of them. Look at the little duck. Like, it's very cute. Where's the little photography? Oh my, check out this little squirrel. Look at that. Look, will you look at that? That is just so cute. Hey, go lay down. That's Gizmo coughing. He got some anxiety, so he starts gagging. Anyway, they're just so cute. Look at that lamb and that kitty cat. Obviously, I'm not sponsored. It's just a very good book. And, oh, there's the owl again. See, I need to just, maybe I need to get blue yarn. That looks good. Oh, I didn't make the shoes. Yeah, see, that's cute with the little wooden beads and the little loops. That's cute. Am I missing something? Oh, he's missing his beak. That's why mine looks weird. He doesn't have a beak. All right. I'll probably still send these clothes with them, and then he can like change them or what. He's a lot older now. He's like in high school now, middle school. Anyway. And then also I have this hat that I made that my sister wanted that I need to send out. Oh, and I have this in the bag that I sewed like 7-8 years ago. It's when I had my other podcast, and that was like 7 years ago. So I sewed this, and it's pretty good for a first time bag because sometimes being a perfectionist, you can do pretty decent at first time things. So like I tried really hard to line it up, and there's a square bottom. The seams all lined up. So it's only a bad thing if it's not being of use. Anyway. Because if you think about it, CIA agents, they have quite a bit of anxiety, and they're very good with details of things. But an everyday person doesn't need that much. Go lay down. All right, so I made this hat. Just a hooded hat with a little triangle hat. Flip forward, probably like this, huh? Just tie it. It's cute. I don't know how functional it is. Like walking around, like I'm running the walls. Here's another bag I made that has dog fur all over it. This has just a bottom. It doesn't have a square bottom, but I did make the, you know, go in, and the insides are all sparkled. Anyway, it's cute. This is my sock bag. So this is the socks I'm working on now. This is the Yarn Bee Cozy Toes. I paid $1.24 for these. My Hobby Lobby condensed their yarn aisles. So I think I have 1.5 yarn aisles now. And I'm just not impressed. They only sell their yarn brand, I believe. And I think there's a few others that might, but I don't even think they do that. I think it's just all their yarn. So this year they didn't have a clearance, or at least I didn't see it, but which is good, but bad for me. Anyway, and this is Stormy Summer Cozy Toes yarn. And here are the socks I'm knitting up. Double loop, magic loop. Here, heel, flap, and gusset. I don't think it matters how many rows I did. I think like 25 by 30. It's about this big for my cuff, and then this big for my back. So I do like kind of like small, medium shorties, I guess. And then I have these that I was working on. This is like the ball I have left for these. I think I'm knitting these up for my daughter. Oh, so I'm doing 2 at a time, going back and forth. So I'm probably gonna go back to the second one, knit this one for a bit until it catches up so it's even, because this one's a little bit longer right now. And then this one just has barely any on it. This is what I have left. I might have another random ball in here somewhere. Nope, that's it. I think the plan is just to find a color that will go close to these and then just knit the rest. But I might, I don't know. Close call, close call. I have a pair of these knitted up already in my room somewhere. I have several socks I finished since the last time I talked to you guys, but I'm just grabbing what I have or can see and find, and we'll just start here and go from here. I like to live dangerously. So this is what I have left. So I'll probably start on this one. This one's practically done. You know what? I think this one is done or was done. I might have to knit a little bit more because I started this a while ago. And then add a toe. So, a matter of fact, I'm very confident that I have enough to make my daughter a pair of socks. Because I know for a fact these are for my daughter, not for me. Because that's a skinny foot right there. Or for my son. Okay. And then I finished these. I don't have the yarn ball in here, but I don't think it matters. If it was like an indie dyer, an active indie dyer, then I could see it would matter, but like even yarn, like old yarns, it wouldn't. But besides that, you could see like their style of dyeing, that you could check out the yarn dyer. But for like commercial style yarns, I really don't think it matters. Anyway, I do know this was a wool style yarn. It was found like the types that you would find like in a yarn shop type thing. And the green is, I think it's like green apple from Knit Picks. So these are finished. I got 2 of them. And then also, this, I always want to say it's the Fruit of the Loom. It's not Fruit of the Loom yarn. It's stuff. It has fruit on it. This is the colorway Dragon Fruit. This is what I have left. And these are a pair of socks for my daughter. I made these sock blockers out of cardboard and leftover wallpaper. I was like, oh, that'll work. So it's cute, functional. So I might just like go to a Dollar Tree. I know the Dollar Tree has like squares of wallpaper. And that would work too. Even like maybe the tile. I was gonna say, I know for sure they have the tile ones, but I don't know. But this is a good way to get sock blockers or any items. If I can make it, I will. So like this is cardboard. It's getting a second use for it, and it's gonna last for a while. So yeah, my kids started school today, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to sit on the couch and just wait to pick them up. Hashtag anxiety. So I was like, I need something for me. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do the YouTube. I thought about getting a job, but I'm on standby for our son. So I need, like, if something happens, like I need to get up and go get him, like if he's having like a meltdown, because his meltdowns will consist of vomiting. So I have to get there very quick, and it's like an 8-minute drive, 10 minutes if I have like lights or someone being dumb on. There's like this strip of road that's really long and straight, and people like will go 20 even though it's like 40. So I'm like, anyways. I don't think I have anything else finished. I think we are moving on. Oh, you know what? I might have, oh, I have another finished object. I made this for my sister. She sent me a picture of someone wearing a knit item, and it was garter stitch, and it was just a picture. So I did make that. I have finished it, and then I decided I didn't like it. I was like, no, I want to make it more like more her, and she's like big on like checkers. And so this is it's supposed to be a clown hat, but I think it looks like a jokester. No, not a jokester. A jester. There we go, a jester hat. Anyway, they also look like pants. Anyway, so here's what I came up with there. That's the back. That's what it looked like behind, and then here's the front. There we go. She does clown makeup. Like she does like the big old lippies and the eye things. Ooh. Hi, girl. Hi, other girl. Oh. Gizzy's on my lap. Hi guys. Anyway, and I need to attach pom-poms. So these go quite down to like my waist. So I need to attach big red, probably a red and a black snowball pom-pom to it. So yeah, and here's what it looks like in the back. I can't help but feel like I'm a toddler with my pants on my head, but this is what she wanted, so I guess she'll style it how it's supposed to look. I think the girl in the picture had it like this, but I feel like it looks like I'm like in Egypt. So anyway, there's that. Oh, here's the balls of yarn when I redid it, because I did the stripes too in the first one I knitted up. So I need to get that sent out to her. All right, I think we're moving on, right? Yep, we are moving on. All right, this is another bag I made. It has the square bottom. How cute is that? Black and white. And then the middle or inside looks like that. This is shawl in a ball. And I'm double yarning it, double holding it. So I'm pulling from the outside and the middle at the same time. And it is, I think I might have to go up a needle size, or maybe not. It might just be like a thick hat. But anyway, I'm doing like the little mock cables. And it has a long brim folded up. Yeah, I just love these colors. I love them even more when they're like holded with the opposite color. It's so pretty with them like mixed like that. Made up. They're wrestling again. Good girl. So also I don't have this yarn label unless I tucked it in the middle. It is a hand-dyed yarn, and it's an old one, so it doesn't really matter. I don't even think they are even dyeing yarn anymore. Anyway, and it's literally just a brim, and I think I was just going to make a pattern up for this one, or I could just keep doing the 2x2 ribbing. But it's a hand-dyed yarn, so I feel like maybe it should be a pattern. Or maybe I'll make it into something else. I think that's why I started the other one and put this one on hold. Okay. So that's unknown. And then this one is just my go-to crochet hat. And I think I made this a little bit too short, so I probably will do something else with this one as well. So. Alright. Well, I'll go finish this crochet one. And then I'm also doing a polka dot crochet afghan, or at least I was debating on if I should make something else, but I do have like 11 balls of this yarn. And I think this is just red heart white. And I have several of these circular ones. And I made this pattern up because I couldn't find one that I liked. But I think that's also the problem, is just like figuring out. And now it's been so long that I'm like, can I figure out what I figured out before? So I have several of these. Like I have more in here, like a whole nother handful in here. and I'm connecting them, or I was connecting them as I went, but they kind of bubble up a little bit. So I think when I wash it or flat iron it, it'll flatten out, because when I go like this and run my hand on it, it flattens out with no issues. So it's kind of like a hexagon, and I'm kind of just putting the colors in at random. And that yarn, I got it from, is it Hobby or Lovecraft? I think I got it from Lovecraft. Yeah. Nope, I ordered it from Hirschner's. I don't remember. Oh. Also, the green crochet yarn, this one, is acrylic yarn, and that is the roll with it. And I got this from Hobby Lobby on clearance for $2.24 a couple years ago. It was priced at $8.99. It's probably like 12 bucks now. Anyways, so I don't know if I'm going to, not frog it, but undo the discs, undo the circles, because I'm like, do I want to turn it into a cardigan? I probably would have to make them go square to make my life easier, or I might have to do a lot of crochet back and forth, like for the sleeves, until it's like smooth, and then go out with the sleeves. I don't know. You'll see my cardigans in a second. I got 3 of them, and I had to stop because I was like, I don't have any friends to give these to, and they're very heavy on my closet rod. So I have 3 rods though. I have one on top, one on bottom, and then on the other side I have another rod. So I could do 9. I could do 3 on 1, 3, and 3. So I can make 6 more this year. Yes. Anyway, here's crochet hooks. I guess this is what I was using. 5. Yeah, that sounds about right. This is a 5 too, I bet. 3.5. Nope, not even close. I'm pretty sure I'm using the gold one for that one. Well, and I bet you I was using this for the hat. My allergies have been acting up. I take nightly medicine and I stopped taking it, so now it has to build up in my system. Otherwise I get all right here. But I probably, hopefully was able to edit most of that out, because that's ew. Okay. Back to knitting, because again, it's all over the place, but I feel like that's my personality in general with certain things. I'm all over the place. I'm indecisive, and then there's certain things where I'm just like very rigid. Anyway. So I am knitting this. Ooh, what is the pattern for this? I'm gonna have to write it right here. It's on Ravelry. It's free. I made it before, but I made it kind of small, like the small ones that you could kind of just tie right here and it kind of goes off right here and stops right here. One of those small ones. Also is small because I just used up the yarn that I had, because I live dangerous like that. So anyway, this yarn, I ordered it from Lovecraft. I don't know the brand. It's been like 6 years because I ordered it when I lived in the first house, and I'm holding it double, and so I I undid the skein. Yeah, skein. And I'm holding it double, and I have another ball of this somewhere. Oh, right here. But it goes to like the blues, and I think this is by itself, or is it double? Yeah, so this is by itself, so I would have to undo this ball and figure out the colors, because I was trying to line it up with the colors, so the blue with the blue and the green with the green and the cream with the cream. So I probably would have to do like probably 3 balls out of this when the time comes, if I need to get into that. And I think I'm making this wider. I can't remember if I stopped or continue to make it wide. I think, you know what? I think I stopped here and I'm just going to go long, as long as I can go. So I probably will do this because I think I just want to wrap it around several times. So this is like, has a little border and then stockinette, and then it has the leaves on the bottom. I love this leaf pattern. It's super easy to do. After a few times you memorize it. And yeah, I haven't done this in a while, so I'll have to look at the pattern again and kind of get in the rhythm of it again. But I definitely like this pattern. It's definitely a go-to pattern of mine because I am very notorious for making more than one thing, hence my cardigans. And I've always been like that. Like, even with patterns, like my hat that my crochet hat I like to make all the time, this guy, I make it all the time. Like, if someone wants a hat, I will crochet them this hat. Okay. Oh, and I have another knit blanket. I'm doing the finger thick knit finger. I'll show you. Girl, seriously? It's a chunky hand knit Afghan. Not that hard. Here's the yarn I'm using. I got it on clearance for $2.49 compared to $9.99. This is Yarn Bee at Hobby Lobby. And this is my son was rubbing on it. Yeah, he undid some of it, so I'll have to pull back probably a couple rows and kind of get me in the rhythm of it again. So this is what I have, and it's the knit finger one. And my daughter already claimed it. She was like, who is that for? Or like, for you if you want it. She's like, yeah, I want it. She likes anything soft, so I don't know if my tension is too loose on this, but I tried really hard to keep it all the same. So it's like one of those projects that you should just hurry up and get it done with because it's terrible. The longer it's like stored, the more it like comes undone because there's nothing. Oh, I guess I could have put a lifeline in it, huh? Duh. That's what I'll do. After I'm done, I'll put thread yarn through it and I'll tie it. Then I can take my time with it and not have anxiety over finishing it. Yeah. Yeah, I will tuck that one in the, I think I did try to tuck it in the middle and I think he pulled it out. All right. And I have, I think like 5 more of these blues, and then I used this white one up, and then I have one more white one, so I'll put the white one at the other end. So I did one blue one, so this is how far I got with one skein. So this is one skein and the white one skein. So when I'm down to one blue skein, I'll do the white and then finish it off with the last blue skein. And I'll just make it as long as I can. All right, so I need to grab those sweaters and move this string and pull this back. Okay. I actually have one more item to show. It's a knit blanket I've been working on for like probably like 4 years now, really. And the biggest problem was I got this yarn on clearance at probably Hobby Lobby, and I ran out of it, but I had pink yarn, but I didn't want to do the pink. I want to do kind of like an ombre fade. And so, and it's wide. It's way wider than what I should have made it. Like it's probably like bigger than a full, maybe a queen to kind of fit like the top of it. Anyway, so it's light gray and light gray to like that black color. So that's what I had. So it sat like this for a while, and I'm doing different patterns in it. So like I did the 2x2, and then I went to garter, And then I think I did garter and then back to the stockinette 2x2. And now I'm heading into black. And the black I know for sure I got from Hobby Lobby. Nope, that's wrong. I definitely ordered it from Joann's online. The Hobby Lobby does not carry that brand, so I have no idea what I'm talking about. And it's just the Burnett Velvet. So I have this, and then I have this ball still. So I have quite a bit left. So when I run out of yarn, if I need to get more, I can go to Hobby Lobby and get this Burnett Velvet, or I can order it. Well, Joann's is out, so I can't order it on Joann's, but I can probably order it somewhere online. I was just thinking, I was like, is Burnett a Joann's brand? I don't think it is, though. I just think they sold it because Hobby Lobby sells it. I'm thinking of Michael's. So, yeah. Anyway, that would have sucked. Alright, so I'm going to show you the crochet cardigans. I freestyled all of these. I got my dogs laying on it. So the first one I showed a little bit when I tried doing the Christmas Vlogmas. I only did a few of those videos. And yeah, I think I was still grieving quite a bit, so it's kind of hard to kind of show up for that. Can you get off? Yeah, thank you. Anyway, so I showed this one, and I know I showed myself making it. So this is the Red Heart Granny Squares. I really like that yarn. I really like it. I do, when I'm crocheting it, I don't follow the pattern. I follow my own Granny Square pattern. And then also I know, like, use my average tension, and then in certain colors I need to go like way loose, and then sometimes in some squares I'll go like even loose, so it's bigger. But when it's all put together, you can't tell that other squares are bigger, like squares as in like these little sections are bigger than the others. And then some I go like even tighter. So like the last round I think this is like average. This one I go loose, and then this cream one I go like back to my average tension. And then the black is just an add-on color. And then I just do regular granny squares all the way down. And I have the sleeves tucked in. All right. I will say that when I put this on, because there's holes in my arms, I'm like, I don't know if I feel clammy or if it's cold. Like, obviously I know it's common sense that it's wind going in there, but mentally I have to tell myself it's wind and I'm not clammy or sweaty. But I feel like if I wore this for a while, I wouldn't know if I'm hot or not. So I probably won't do the granny squares with the holes again on my sleeves. And you'll see my other two cardigans, I did not do that. So here it is. Yes. So yeah. I can make a video of this if y'all are interested. I do put a little side panel because I notice if you don't put a side panel, it does bunch up right here. I don't think that's a problem if you make it baggy, but this obviously fits me. And not to brag, but my daughter also has a matching one. Yes. But does she wear it? Of course not. Okay. So yeah. Also, I have an accessory. Like, look, she matches. I told my husband, I was like, our white dog needs to get whiter because he's throwing off my decor theme, like my black and white in my living room. Like my Delilah matches. And I told her, you know, she has some grays on her back now. She's like 1.5 years and she's aging. And I told her those better be white and not gray. Okay. But my Gizmo, I was like, Gizzy, you're looking a little dingy, okay? Come here, Gizzy, Giz. Gizmo never makes it in my videos because he's so small. Him's so small. Look at him though. Him's so cute. He's the pack leader. Yeah. But he matches this sweater pretty well because it's kind of cream, not so much white. So anyway, it's just a bad joke. Okay, so there's that one. Okay, go lay down, the dogs. The dogs get so excited whenever they're like, she's moving. Look, she's up. She's moving, she's thriving. Every morning we have morning meeting time. And in morning meeting time, that's when they tell me, good job, and that I did it, that I woke up again. And that I did a fabulous job sleeping. They're like, you did it. You did it, you woke up. I'm like, yes, I did. Okay. Okay, the next one, let me go into story time. Okay. So when I lived on a military base, that was probably like 7 years ago, but it was probably like my son was a couple years old, maybe not even 2 yet. Every night I made a square. And it was a crochet square day, mystery crochet Afghan. I think it was called Sunny something or Sunshine something. I don't even think I could find it. Girl, I'm right here. You can go around. I know. She's like the type of dog that wants to be on me at all times. So I actually have to put, oh, what was I saying? She's kennel trained because my other dog's big and they wrestle and I don't want my big dog to hurt her. Also, she's the type of dog that she'll chew something and probably hurt herself. So she needs guidance to be told, don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. Oh, so I crocheted this blanket and I connected it with brown yarn and I just wasn't feeling it. So it sat in my closet in a bag for like 8 years now, 8 to 9 years now. No, yeah, 8 to 9 years. And so I wanted to make another cardigan, but I was like, Actually, I think I made this third. I think I made the other one second. Yeah, this was the third one. Anyway, and I'm here, hi. So I wanted to make a third cardigan, but I didn't want to make the squares. So for days, I think I kind of just kept thinking about it and I could not get it over my mind that I want to make another crochet cardigan. And then I realized I had the squares and I was like, oh, yeah, I could totally undo those. So yeah, here it is. And it is totally like my older style, but I still think it's so beautiful. So I put it together. Then I went to Hobby Lobby and found yarn that I thought would match pretty well, and I think I did. This is kind of like green. It kind of has green in it. I don't know if you can see that though, but it has a very, very light green to it. And it has this like gold and it's cream. So I was like, that's perfect. And I only had 9 squares. And I probably didn't have to do this because this is big on me. But I'm like, it's kind of cute and I can re-gift it. Anyway, so I did the back panel. Here's all the squares. Everyone is different because every night, like I said, I did a different square. And then here's the front ones. And I just used yarn that I had. So these were like the colors I was like into back then. And again, I made the sleeves solid. And I gave it the little poofy sleeve. So let's try it on. And I thought about gifting this to a family member, but I just don't know. Like, it's hard to give things away and are you gonna wear it? And I have this habit of thinking people aren't going to use things, so I'll be like, feel free to give it away. Because I'd rather they give it away to someone who's gonna love it and use it than it end up in a thrift store. But at the same time, I'm like trying to figure out, like, is that my own insecurities that I'm like not that good? But again, like, I don't even wear my stuff that I make that often, so like I get it too. Like, anyway, here it is. It looks good, Delilah. Oh, look at her, guys. Oh, I see the big girl. Look at her. Oh, you do a good job getting nice and big, huh? Jealous right here. Okay, stay. All right, so there's enough chattering with that. And so we'll do my other one. So I made this one second, this one third, but I'm out of order now. And I just did I think these are gaining popularity. They've been around for years. But they're like the little African daisy crochet squares. So I just used yarn that I had, and that's like what's great about these. You can use up yarn that you have, and then I think it takes 2 skeins to do sleeves, collar, and border. Brim. So let me put it on. And I did do a pattern, and it hurt my brain while I was doing it, because I was like, I don't even know if I can even explain it to you guys, but no one would even notice this. And yet I focused so hard on it. So let's go here. So middle is light purple, orange flower, purple background. Then orange flower, orange middle. Purple background, purple flower. Middle, light color, outer light color. See, and then I did purple flower, purple middle. Anyway, it was like hurting my brain. And I wish I would have put the orange ones, this row and this row in the front, but I have pink and teal here, and then I have pink and teal here. So then I would have just had three rows of pink and teal, and I feel like you can barely tell that these are different shades. So this is a lot lighter and this is a lot darker, and this also has sparkly yarn in it. And so I didn't want 3 panels of the pink and blue in the back. So I could give this one away and make me a new one that's like black and white. And then I went to Hobby Lobby and picked out this yarn. Hobby Lobby's right across the street from me, like, well, down the road. But it's like walking distance, like it's like a mile walk. Anyways, try it on. These are heavy too. But I like it, like a little weight on me, like calms me down. Like a little, it's like a little hug, you know? And I left these sleeves like wide. My husband said I should leave them wide, so I didn't do the tapered sleeves on these, but that would be cute too. Anyway, so here we go. It matches my hair. All right, and done. That's everything. I'm all caught up. Ooh. I'm all caught up. I had such a wonderful time with you. I hope we can be friends. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment if you have a comment or a question or even a suggestion. Love to hear it. Okay, see you next time. Bye!